Great. Welcome. This is day 7 of the 30 for 30 challenge for St. Jude's, the 30 minutes at least of yoga and 30 days at least. So I'm Loretta, Frank Rowland-Kitley, and hopefully you are able to join me in this. So let's begin. It'll be 30 minutes plus, I'm sure, because it's hard for me to just do 30 minutes of yoga, to be perfectly honest. So let's stand. Shake everything out. We want to get our bodies moving and warm up our muscles, lubricate our joints. So start with breathing always. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Always check the posture. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Keep breathing. I'm going to turn on another light here. There we go. Hopefully that will help just a bit. Maybe not too much, I hope. Too much light, but shake out. I want you to shake your feet out. We're going to warm our bodies up actually from the bottom to the top today. So flatten my mat out here. We're going to start with our legs far apart, about twice the width of the shoulders, toes partially at an angle, but not totally. Hands on the waist or the hips, nice and tall. You want your back as long as possible. And push the hips forward. Push the hips back. Come back to the center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the left a bit, and then stretch to the right a bit, and back to the center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the hips forward. Roll to the left. Roll to the back. Roll to the right, and roll forward. Roll to the right, opposite direction now. Roll to the back. Roll to the left and roll forward. Back to the center, toes pointed out now. So your feet are about at a 45-degree angle. So when we stretch over to the sides, our knees go directly over the feet. You may keep your hands on the waist or the hips or bring the arms in the T position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right. My palms are down. Up inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left. Up inhaling. Exhale, repeat that or reach down toward the floor. Keep the abs in tight throughout. Up inhaling. Exhale, left. Whatever you did on the other side of your body, do on this side as well. Up inhaling. Exhale, bring the feet in just a bit so toes still out at about a 45-degree angle. Bend both knees and lower the hips. Now palms up and slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach up high and then lower all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in and shake your feet out again. Might as well shake your arms out too. Loosen those muscles too. And bring your knees up into the chest, just one at a time. We'll add balance a little bit later. Put the hands on the front of your thighs and stretch forward. Now keep the upper arms at your sides so that you don't round your back. Shoulders back and down as best you can. You want a nice flat back. Lengthen the spine, head and neck, and extension of the spine. Push out through the glutes, abs in tight, breathing. When you get to your limit, hold it there a bit. And then just release and relax down. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. Try to keep the legs as straight as possible so you really get a better hamstring and glute stretch. Breathing. And then slowly round up, one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relaxed, and then bring that head up and bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side again, reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body, keeping those abs in tight throughout. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower down. Now we'll work on the torso a bit. Arms in the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, keep the legs and hips stationary and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front inhaling. Exhale, lower the left arm, bring the right arm straight up. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to the side. Stay in the same plane, weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you look up. Feel the stretch at the right side of your body. Your left shoulder is aligned in that same plane. And take a couple of deep breaths. Up inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to this side in the same manner. Weight on both feet, staying in the same plane, of course. Keep those abs in tight. Left shoulder pulled back as you reach. Align the right shoulder and feel the stretch up the left side of your body as you look up. Breathing. Up inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the parallel position. Arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Keep the abs in tight and reach forward, trying to pull the shoulder blades apart. Don't forget to breathe. And then release. Bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together. Straighten the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. If you want to add a little something, bend the knees. Knees directly over the feet. Push out through the glutes, abs in tight. You can bring the arms up high or keep them low or anywhere in between, but keep the chest open. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, and either stay upright, opening the chest, or arch back, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Breathing. And then release the hold. Keep the shoulders back, but bring the shoulders up by the ears as if you have no neck at all. Arms are relaxed. Breathing. And now release. Long arms, long neck. Try to imagine touching the floor with the fingertips and the ceiling with the top of the head. And then release. Bend the elbows as you roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, moving slowly so you use your muscles and not momentum. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Breathing. And then shake your arms out, moving your hips from side to side. Shake your legs out again. You should be nicely warmed up, with the exception of your head and neck. Keep the shoulders back and down. We're just going to turn our heads from side to side at your own pace. Just a couple of times each way. Remember to go slowly and go as far as you can. Shouldn't feel pain, but be careful not to jerk. And then come back to the center and look up if you can. If you have neck issues, just look forward. Then come and look down, pressing the chin into the chest. Release. Up again, all the way if you can, jaw closed. And pressing the chin into the chest. Release and just roll your head round and round. If you have neck issues, then just roll back and forth in the front. So listen to your body. Try to do the same in both directions as best you can. And when you're finished, come back to the center front. When you do, check that posture. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Now you should be nicely warmed up here. We've spent a little over 10 minutes, or about 10 minutes doing it. Now we're going to add a little bit of balance to it. It's going to be very simple balance. Try to be on a smooth spot. If you're on carpet, it's a little more difficult. But focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. You can have your hands on the waist or the hips if you'd like. You can have your arms out. It's a little more of a challenge if you want. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring your right knee up in front of you. Turn that knee out to the side. And lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, bring that knee up to the side, rotate it to the front, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees and bring the arms up as an extension of your torso. You'll be in Utkatasana, or fierce, or chair pose, looking up at the fingertips if you can. Then straighten up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower again to the T position, palms down. Now let's do the same with the other side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that left knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side and lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. This time, bring the arms back as an extension of your spine, right parallel with, in another Utkatasana posture or variation. Then straighten the legs, bringing the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Breathing. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Very good. Shake everything out. And we're going to do a sun salutation. Stand at the front of your mat if you possibly can. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, up. Exhale, reach upward or arch back, reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Don't forget to breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach forward, stretching forward, bending at the hips. Keep those abs in tight and let that upper body just relax down. Try to keep the legs as straight as possible. You can always modify by softening the knees. But now come into Ardha Uttanasana, With the fingertips on the floor beside the feet, you can also modify with the fingertips on the front of the legs wherever you need to. But you want to bend at the hips with a nice flat back, head and neck, and extension of the spine. Push out through the glutes, kind of like open your glutes and push out to really bend at the hips. And you may hold it here or come into Uttanasana with the palms flat on the floor. You can also modify by putting blocks or books down by your feet. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Now bend the knees enough to slide the left and the right foot back. Hip width apart, hips in the air. Up on those toes or the balls of your feet. Push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen the torso and arms. Roll or rotate the shoulders down from the outside so that the triceps are somewhat facing downward. Breathe in this downward facing dog. Now lower the hips to a plank or a high hover position. Stay high on the shoulders. Try to make sure your rear end's not sagging or sticking up. As best you can, head and neck are an extension of the spine. Engage those muscles in the core part of your body and breathe. And now open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with that left or lower knee on the floor if you want. You can have the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or stack your feet on top of each other. And you can bring one leg up if you want to also. So listen to your body. Focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check your posture, make sure you're stable, and then open to the other side. Whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Breathing. Again, focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, lower that upper arm above the head, especially if you did it on the other side. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check that posture. Bring the hips up into the air. Up on those toes. Push the heels down, head between the arms. Again, rotate the shoulders down. Push those heels down and breathe. Lengthen in that downward facing dog. You can always modify on your knees if you need to, but if you're not modifying on your knees, walk the dog, keeping the toes on the floor. Bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor. And switch up back and forth, walking your dog at your own pace, feeling the stretch up the back of your legs. Breathing. Keep those abs in tight throughout. And then push both heels down. Now lower the hips again to plank or high hover position. Make sure you're stable. And then bend the elbows and come down to an elbow plank or a low plank. Clasp your fingers together. Try to keep the head and neck an extension of the spine. You can always modify by lowering the quads and the tops of the feet to the floor. Try to stay high on those shoulders. Abs in tight, breathing. We're going to do a side plank here too. So open to the right. You can always modify by lowering that left or lower hip to the floor. Reach up, breathe. Again, you can have the heel of one foot up against the toe of the other or stack those feet. Breathing. If you want, lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a low plank. And then open to the other side. Whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, lower the upper arm above your head, bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale and back down to a low hover. You may hold it here, or if you want to test your upper body strength, just come back up to a plank, a full plank. Just briefly. Then I want you to lower the legs and the tops of the feet to the floor into a full cobra. High on the shoulders, look up and breathe. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Then just lower your torso about halfway down until you no longer need the support of your arms, and come into the locust posture. Bring those legs up if you can. Arms parallel to the floor and to each other, palms up, looking up. You can always modify by lowering the legs down or any part of your body down if you need to. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Then lower the legs, inhaling. Exhale, palms on the floor beside the rib cage. Take another deep breath in. Exhale again. Come all the way up to a full cobra. And if you want, you can do an upward dog with the weight on the palms of the hands and the tops of the feet. Breathing. If you want, you can raise the left leg up behind you. Lower, inhaling. Exhale and raise the right. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees enough to plant the toes in the floor behind you. Pick those hips up. Feet hip width apart, up on those toes. Push the heels down again. Come into that downward facing dog. Again, you can always modify down on your knees. Listen to your body and breathe. Lower your hips enough to slide the left foot up and the right foot up, where you started at the front of your mat. Into Ardha Uttanasana. Remember, you can modify if you need to. Push out through those glutes. Breathing. Hold it here or bring the palms down into Uttanasana. Abs in tight, only bending the knees if you absolutely need to. Breathe. Now relax the upper body down, keeping the legs and hips stationary. Rotate the upper body to the right. Fingertips on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor or blocks beside your feet. Abs are in tight and you're breathing a nice little twist here. Then rotate in a fluid motion over to the other side. Legs and hips still stationary. Hands on the back of the left thigh, calf, ankle, heel, or on a block or the floor. Abs are in tight and you're breathing. Back to the center. Let the upper body relax down. And you may round up one vertebra at a time as we did before, or arms at your ears or your sides. Flatten the back, and you can modify by bending the knees as you come up or slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and either stretch upward or arch back, looking at those fingertips if you can. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Don't forget to breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale again, prayer position, I'll face the front. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Loosening up the torso as you roll. Breathing, keeping those abs in nice and tight. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Don't forget to breathe. And unbelievably, it's already time to think about actually warming up. Relaxing. So let's get down to the floor without using our hands for support. Of course, if you need the support of your hands, use them. Challenge yourself, don't hurt yourself. So we're going to do just a very simple twist here. Very simple. We're not even going to do variations because it's about time to relax. You can sit cross-legged like I am. You can sit, it's like a log position where your calves are basically parallel to each other. You can sit like that, or you can sit half lotus with one foot up on the thigh and full lotus with both feet up. Nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right fingertips in front, left behind. Turn, look over that shoulder in this simple spinal twist. Hold the posture, breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and change sides. Left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. Torso tall, abs in tight, breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and place both sets of fingertips on the floor in front of you. Lengthen the spine. Keep those abs in tight. Bend at the hips and walk the hands forward. But keep the back long and flat. If you start rounding the back, come back up. So listen to your body, head and neck, and extension of the spine, and breathe. This is a nice hip opener too, depending on how your legs are, but breathe. You either walk your fingertips back up or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now to balance our bodies, look at your legs. Whichever leg was in front, you're going to put in back. or on top, you're going to put on the bottom. Nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, place your right fingertips in front and your left behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. Torso tall and perpendicular to the floor, abs in tight. Breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and change sides. Left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. Torso tall, abs in tight, breathing. Simple spinal twist. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and place both sets of fingertips on the floor in front of you, shoulder width apart. Lengthen the spine, bend at the hips, and walk forward. Go to your limit and hold it. You don't want to round your back. Head and neck an extension of the spine, abs in tight, breathing. Now either walk your fingertips back up or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. And I'm going to see if I can balance with my legs in lotus. Just for the heck of it, somebody mentioned something about doing it without arms. Can do this without arms, but not the other. Palms up, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, lower the legs, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now, release your legs, seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down, one vertebra at a time. We're going to do some full relaxation in the corpse posture with your feet flopped out to the sides, palms up, fingers naturally curled up, resting the shoulders down into the surface below you. Close your eyes and breathe in this corpse posture. We're just going to take some deep breaths together to slow our bodies down and relax our bodies. So take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And then exhale slowly through the mouth, through slightly parted lips. Take another deep breath into your system. And slowly exhale again. Another deep breath in. And exhale. Continue to breathe on your own, in whatever manner helps you relax. We're just going to relax for a few minutes, but open your mind if it's not already open, and travel to one of your safe places. A place you know you can relax, whether it be in reality or in your mind. Breathe. Fill your body with oxygen. And as you exhale, release what your body no longer needs. Continue to breathe, and each time you exhale in your safe place,
Consciously release your joints and relax your muscles just a little bit more. Continue to breathe and relax, allowing your legs to sink deeper into the surface below you, the glutes, the arms and the back, the shoulders and the head, relaxing deep into the surface below you, breathing at your own pace. Just remember how important it is to relax your body and how easy it is to travel to your safe place. And breathe, and each time you exhale, you release your joints and relax your muscles a little bit more. Now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees, hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind, releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight, back pressing against the floor. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position and sit cross-legged, half lotus or full lotus. I'm just going to sit cross-legged here, nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. Hope everyone feels better than when we started, and thank you for joining me on day 7 of the 30-day challenge. Hopefully you got something out of it. You gleaned something that will help your body and or your mind. So thank you very much for being here. I know we went over 30 minutes, but it's very difficult to do just 30 minutes of wonderful yoga. Thank you. This is Loretta signing off. Namaste.